Good morning. Welcome to this 20-minute class for stability. So come onto the mat. Let's start with a little bit of twisting. So feet hip width apart and slight bend in the knees and just swing side to side just to shake everything out and to arrive on your mat. If it feels like you need to breathe in or out, then do so. Take a deep breath out, sigh, whatever's needed, just at your pace. Feel a connection to the earth. Feel the stability that you've got with both feet on the ground. Make sure that you're not gripping on with the toes. Relax the toes. And then now start to slow it down. And when you're ready, coming to a stop. And bringing the palms facing forward, shoulders back. And gently closing the eyes for a moment. Take the opportunity for another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Arriving on the mat, ready for your practice this morning. Now, one last deep breath in and out, shake it out. And come to the front of the mat, big toes together, heels apart. Bring your hands together at prayer at the heart space. Close your eyes for a moment, standing nice and tall. Relaxing through the knees. Breathing in and out through the nose. Clearing the mind of anything else you've been thinking about. Ready to practice. One last deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Gently open the eyes. Blink maybe a couple of times just to focus. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Hands to shins or knees and then hands back to floor. We're doing sun salutations. Step back with the right leg. Drop to the knees, flat feet and lower down. Inhale to cobra and then exhale back to the floor. Tuck your toes and push up to your knees and pull back into down dog. Bend the knees, walk the feet to the hands. Inhale, hands to knees and then exhale, hands to floor. Big inhale overhead and exhale, hands to heart. Now let's come to the left side. Inhale up to mountain, exhale, fold. Inhale halfway, exhale, hands to floor, left leg back, this time to the back of the mat. Drop to the knees, flatten the feet out and lower controlled. Inhale to cobra, exhale back to the floor. Tuck your toes, push up to your knees and pull back into down dog. Walk feet to hands, coming up onto the fingertips and then inhale, hands to legs. Exhale, fold down and inhale, reach overhead into mountain pose. Exhale, back, hands to heart. So that's one round, two more to go. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale halfway, exhale, hands to floor. Step the right leg back, left leg follows. Lower down. Inhale as you come into cobra. Keep the hips on the floor and then exhale back to the floor. Tuck your toes, push up to your knees and pull back into down dog. So we can stretch it out a little bit now. Walk feet to hands. Inhale and then exhale down. Inhale overhead. Exhale, bring the energy back to the heart space. Back to the left side. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips to floor. Left leg back. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the knees and exhale to down dog. Walking feet to hands, coming up onto the fingertips. Use your core. Flatten out your back. Inhale overhead and exhale, hands to heart. Last set, inhale overhead, exhale, fold, drop your head, look to your knees. Hands to shins, hands to floor, right leg back, left leg follows. Lower down, inhale to cobra, exhale back to the floor. Push up and then pull back into down dog, stretching out through the shoulders. Walk the right foot, left foot, hands to shins, and then exhale, fold down. Inhale overhead, exhale, hands to heart. Lucky last one, inhale, exhale down. Inhale halfway, and then exhale, hands to floor, left leg back, right leg, knees, flat feet, lower down. Inhale cobra, exhale floor. Push up to the knees and then pull back into down dog. Stretch out, bend the knees, walking forward. Inhale, hands to the knees, exhale, fold down. Inhale overhead and exhale, hands to heart. Well done. Close your eyes, hands at heart, take a few breaths. Let the heart rate come back down. It's really important to keep focused on the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, and then shake it out, open your eyes, walk it out. And we're going to come into a standing balance, so we're coming into tree pose. So hands to hips, left foot to floor, check that you're not gripping on with the toes. Engage, so left knee up, pull the hip, and then as you pull your core in, bring your right leg out onto your calf or ankle, or maybe just even to the floor. And when you're ready, hands to heart, steady eye gaze, slow, deep breaths, in and out through the nose. And then bring hands back to hips and then shake it out, walk it out. Reset for the other side, so this time right foot in front, strong through the right side, eye gaze steady. When you're ready, inhale, bring the left knee up and put the foot to the right foot, to the right leg. Hands to heart. Concentration, clearing the mind, breathing. And then come on out and shake it out. Okay, we're going to try that one more time. So reset, let go of the story of what happened the first time. Let's try again. Left foot to floor, strong on the left side. Use the core, belly button to the spine to bring your knee up. Hands to heart. Long, slow breaths. And then bring your hands back to the hips and then step out of it. Shake it out. Take a breath in and a breath out. Reset to the other side. Right foot to floor. Eye gaze steady directly in front. Something that's not moving. And then bring the left knee up and out. Hands to heart. And come on out. Shake it out. Well done. Alright, let's reset ourselves with a little bit of movement. So come to the front of the mat, big toes together, heels to heart part, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. This time interlace the fingers, cross the thumbs, point through the index fingers. When you're ready, elbows to ear, exhale over to the right. So pull the belly in, push the left hip out. Feel a stretch from the left ankle to the left wrist. Eye gaze down, looking down to the far left corner of the room, breathing. And then come center, and then exhale over to the left for 5 breaths. Again, so push the right hip out. Feel now the stretch down through the right side. We're holding these too long to stop breathing, so breathe. And inhale to center. Exhale, we're going to fold down, and this time we're going to bring our hands to our elbows. So bending the knees in the forward fold, looking to the knees. So we want to feel a stretch in the lower back, not so much the legs, so knees are bent if need be. And use the weight of the head and the arms, the upper body, to stretch out through the spine and lower back. And then hands to knees, coming into that half lift. So we're looking for that flat back, shoulders back. Eye gaze directly down to the mat. Elbows close to the body, straight through the back of the legs, pulling the kneecaps up, and then lean slightly forward, finding that center of balance, center of gravity, stability. Plant the fingers down, step the left leg back, knee to floor, and we're going to come into a low lunge. So inhale, reach the arms overhead. Now we want knee over ankle, and then looking up if possible, otherwise looking straight ahead. Feel a stretch through the front of the left hip flexor. Flat back foot. Use your core for your balance. And bring your hands down. Tuck your toes on the back foot and step the left foot to meet the right. Hands to shins or knees, then hands to hips. Inhale, reach up, and then exhale, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in and a breath out. We'll move to the other side. So when you're ready, inhale up, interlace the fingers, cross the thumbs, point through the index fingers. Exhale over to the right for 5 breaths. So we're doing the same sequence on the left side now. And then when you're ready, inhale center, and then exhale over to the left. Feeling the stretch down through the right side now. Nice slow breaths. Inhale tall, and then exhale, fold down into that forward fold, bringing hands to elbows, bending the knees, pulling the belly in, so belly button to spine, feeling the lengthening as the elbows start to drift towards the floor. And then hands to shins or knees, flat back, looking eye gaze straight down. So take the pressure off the neck, elbows close to the body. Pull the kneecaps up, feel a stretch down through the hamstrings and in through the hips. Fingertips to floor. This time we're stepping the right leg back, knee to floor, flatten the foot. Inhale, reach up into low lunge. Bring the hands together if comfortable, and then if comfortable, also looking up. Lean forward into it and feel the stretch through the front of the right hip flexor. 90 degrees at the ankle and the knee. So we don't want knee over ankle. You can move your foot forward if need be. And then bring hands back to the floor. Step the right foot to meet the left. Hands to hips. Inhale up and then exhale, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out, just to let all of that reset itself. And then when you're ready, we're going to come on down to the floor. So shake it out and come down on into tabletop. So knees are under the hips and hands directly under the shoulders. Flat back, flat feet. Eye gaze directly down. And we're going to come into Cat-Cow. So inhale, look forward, drop the belly down, and then exhale, tuck chin to chest. Your pace, really feel it through the spine now. We're opening up. So start from the neck, feel the neck moving, tension releasing in the neck, then in the upper back, and then feel it into the mid-back, and then right down into the tail, into the lower back, and tucking the tail under, and then lifting the hips the opposite way, getting some good spine mobility now. Keeping the arms straight, not bending the elbows, keeping the feet flat. Try not to let the toes curl up. Just keep going at your pace. And then make that the last one. Coming back to tabletop, bringing the hands together and the knees together so you've got more stability. Coming into Superman. Right leg out behind, hip height, and then left arm out at shoulder height, reaching forward. Eye gaze directly to the mat. Engage the core, so belly button to spine. Feel the stability through the core area. And then hand to floor, knee to floor. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. And let's come to the other side. Left leg up behind, right hand in front. Flexing the foot, stretching the fingers wide, palm facing towards the side of the room. So thumb on top. Again, flattening out the right foot. Using the core, not your foot, for stability. Take a breath, come back to center. And we're going to do the same with a slight variation. So right leg out behind, left arm up. And now come out to 45 degrees. So hand out 45 degrees to corner of the mat and leg out for 5 breaths. Challenge yourself as the center of gravity changes, or center of, and come back, relax. Let's come to the other side. Left leg up behind, right arm up, and then arm and leg go out to the 45, so you've got that star position. Keep the core engaged, stability's coming from the core. Keep the left arm straight. And well done. Come back. Take a breath in and a breath out. Shake out the wrists, take the pressure off it. Let's come into extended child's pose. So big toes together and the knees right out as far as you can, stretching the hands forward and forehead to floor. Eyes are closed. We've done the hard work now. So now we're letting everything recalibrate itself. Feel a deep breath as the belly relaxes into the thighs, getting a gentle massage for the digestive system. And that's halfway, so you can take the pressure off the arms if you want to by just bending the elbows now, or maybe even putting the hands under the forehead, whatever feels comfortable. And gently opening the eyes, taking a moment before you start to move, lifting the head, then walking the hands back towards the body, coming into a seated position with legs straight. Just going to take a moment with our hands to our thighs, shoulders over the hips. Relaxing the knees, relaxing all of the body now, relaxing the feet, and feeling that new sense of ease. eyes can be closed, or you can have your eye gaze towards your toes. And then just to finish off, let's just come into a comfortable seated position, cross-legged, hands to knees. Again, shoulders over hips, so not leaning forward, not leaning back. Close your eyes. And with gratitude for your body for what it's been able to do today, bringing the hands together in prayer. Taking a deep breath in, big breath out. Namaste. Gently bowing the head to open the eyes. Thank you.